Lunar Lander Redux. Redux means bringing something back, metaphorically. Lunar Lander was released back in the day, back in the olden days on the Atari, and you know, this game is bringing that vibe back. Only metaphorically though, not literally. This wasn't literally developed by Atari. What are you nuts? It's 2024. This game just released today. Do you think Atari made this game? They didn't. This is a Redux made by, I assume, one guy. It could have been a team of guys. It could have been a team of girls. You don't know, bigot. It could have, you know, we don't know. Nobody knows. It could have been anything in between. But the point is, somebody made this, and it came out today, and it's $1, and I played it. And I've been playing it for a good hour now, so I think that means I'm in a really great position to give this game a review. It's made in Unity, the Unity engine. Sure, the graphics are simple, but yeah, I believe the developer is going for the retro vibe, and I don't hate it. Like, at first I hated it. When I bought it, I was like, why did I buy this? But then I've been playing it, and I think it makes sense. Like, the ship is a hexagon with 2 sticks, but I think, like, the landing gear is actually important to be very identifiable and very defined, because if it was like over designed, like a 3D kind of, not even 3D, but if the legs were like thicker or something, like, I feel like, hey, am I definitely on this thing? You know, am I gonna land on this thing okay? I think the fact that they're like literally 2 sticks drawn in Microsoft Paint kind of, it helps give them like the definition, and it helps with the accuracy actually. But the most important thing to know right off the bat is it controls pretty good. Like, it feels decent. It feels how you would want a Lunar Lander game to feel. They've mastered the most important bit, which is you know, how it feels. You've got like momentum. You've got, when you first start and you're like, where am I going? What? And you're going back and forth like an idiot, like I did for like the first 40 minutes of my hour-long playtime. But eventually, you know, you kind of get a feel for it. You know, gravity. It's kind of, especially on the moon. I don't know if you've been. It's interesting. I wonder if this is accurate to. It feels accurate from the pictures I've seen, from the videos. You know, when NASA lost the originals, from the videos they gave to the media that, you know, got out. This feels decent. I actually kind of like the particle effects. I think it's retro, but you've got this kind of cool particle effect on the fuel there. But yeah, essentially the aim of the game is you're going up these levels, and you get different options. So there's like an easy mode and a hard mode. It's the Elden Ring of Lunar Landers. Like, you can play with a summon, which would be the 100, or you can you know, play alone with like not an overpowered weapon, which is the 600. I broke my lander. You kidding me? That's difficult. It's too difficult. So yeah, right off the bat, I could go for the 200. I could go for the 100. With the 100, you can do like a cool flip and totally land on it just about. I will say, like, I believe there's 10 levels, so I think this game is more about speedrunning rather than the high score, because I feel like the high score would be fixed, no? With like, yeah, you could go for the highest ones and you can get the high score, but nobody else can beat it. So obviously I haven't completed the game because, you know, I'm doing a review of a game. I'm like a video game journalist. I haven't completed the game that I'm going to review, but I feel like there needs to be like an unlimited mode where it just keeps going, like, or at least, you know, you can run out of fuel, but even it could go up to level 11, for example, right? I don't know if the developer could do that. I don't know. I'm sure they could. It might. Would it? No, it wouldn't. No. I was gonna say if it was like generated like different every time, but maybe that wouldn't be good for. I mean, it's clear. Like, looking at the achievements, it's clear he wants to do, or she or they want to do, kind of speedruns, like want people to speedrun it. I will say, out of the global leaderboard, I am 3rd in the world. Global means the world. So, our world, Earth. So at least on Earth, I'm number 3. Top 3, you could say. Granted, it looked like there was only 4 people that had played the game so far, but I mean the game's just come out, okay? And obviously, eventually I'm gonna be number 1. Best in the world at Lunar Lander Redux. So that would be quite an achievement. I'd be pretty happy with that. But yeah, it feels good. I feel like there's more you could do with, like, Lunar Lander. I assume someone's already done this, but, like, hey, what if, like, there were, like, anti-aircraft fucking guns on the ground that were trying to shoot you? Like, not like a bullet hell, kind of, like, trying to fuck you up, but, like, just annoying enough that it's just an extra challenge. Like, create a different mode, even, that's like, hey, there's these things shooting white balls at you as you're trying to land that could kind of fuck you up. And, you know, you could even make a story about it, right? You could say, hey, the Chinese have taken over the moon, and, you know, a small country that's, you know, this could be set in the future. Like, China's taken over the moon. They've put weaponry on there. They've got bases. And, like, this is a small country, maybe like Iceland or something, that are just trying to get to the moon just to kind of sample some rocks. So that's why, like, you land and you immediately leave. You grab some rocks and leave, because Iceland are like 70 plus years behind everyone else in you know, studying the moon. I think that would be a cool story. I'd also like, if possible, for the developer to make a 30-minute cinematic at the start of the game that explains how China took over the moon, you know, the whole goal of the game. I feel like that would be really good. You know, you've got to put politics in your Lunar Lander game. It's about landing on the Luna, aka the moon. Like, the moon is politics. The whole reason we went there was politics, right? So you've got to, I feel like you've got to put politics in the game. And, you know, you could get, like, politics streamers playing the game, get Hassan playing the game, or, you know, other undesirables, like, politics streamers in general. And then, like, all their fans want to play it, and then all of a sudden you're a millionaire overnight. I don't know, it's just an idea. It's just an idea. We can work together if you want. I'll take 50%. You make the game. I'll make the cutscene. I'll film it. I can produce that. Maybe we could, it might be better rather than like a, you know, the cutscene could be in this kind of art style, like stick figures, like Chinese stick figures of like generals talking about how they've taken over the moon. I don't know, just an idea. But yeah, generally, it's $1. It's a perfect game for going on an airplane ride. Put it on your Steam Deck before you go on holiday. Play it for a couple of minutes or an hour on the airplane. It's pretty chill. It's good for that. If I was gonna give this game a review score, which I have to because this is a review, I'd give it. Well, first of all, let me explain that I'm different. Okay, I'm not like those other reviewers. When I give a game a 5 out of 10, that means it's average. It doesn't mean it's bad. You know, if your game gets a 7 out of 10 these days, it's like, it's over. Like, it's just, you know, you get no sales. It's literally over. Everyone hates you. Everyone hates your game. You get shit on Twitter. But, like, my review scores are different. I'm different. I'm special. So I would give this game a 4 out of 10. Now, does that mean the game is bad? No. It just means that it's probably below average, right? I mean, do I agree with my own? I don't even know if I agree with my own review score. That seems harsh. Like, I think people who like this kind of game will like this kind of game, right? Obviously, it's made by one person, presumably. It's a cool little project. You know, someone made this. Somebody made something. Somebody made this game, right? Like, what have you done today? Have you even made your bed? Because I know I haven't. Like, it's impressive. It's cool. We've got cool particle effects. Fuck, I don't even agree with the 4 out of 10. I think it's too harsh. It's too harsh, but it's ultimately what I'm going to give it. But bear in mind, that doesn't mean the game is bad. It's just room for improvements. I want to see a sequel. I want to see an extended universe. What if it was Earth Lander, like we're landing on the Earth? What if it was Pluto Lander? So like you press the thing and you go up like into outer space. You have to be really careful with it because you go up so high. You could change that. That would be a setting change in the game. I'm sure. But yeah, it's an interesting game. Top 3. Global leaderboard.